Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy man cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 908. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Big Beefy E's Boston Sports Beat number 9. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the ending of one season, the beginning of another, and a couple big things that went down. We're going to try to get. As you know, the Red Sox season has officially come to an end, and they're in last place once again. But they beat the Orioles 6-1. I'm going to assess the Red Sox season. I know they fired Chaim Bloom. They need to hire a general manager to see if they can get some things going, some deals being done, and get some deals done and all. I know a lot of things are a priority right now. Defense is a huge priority. A lot of errors have been made this season. Over 100 errors. 109, I think. They need to get that. If they lose either Duvall or Turner, or Adam Duvall or Justin Turner, they're going to need another power hitter in that lineup. We need pitching. Definitely need pitching. There's lots of missing pieces to the puzzle that needs to be filled in the off season. I'll tell you, and I'm sure I will let you guys know if there's any big deals being made and whatnot, and what the Red Sox need to do. And I'm sure after the World Series there'll be a lot of wheeling and dealing, for sure. So that's the. My assessment of the Red Sox is that they're going to have a lot of work to do in the offseason. Definitely get the front office personnel. Some changes major changes are going to be made throughout the offseason, and will we get that Yamamoto pitcher from Japan? We don't know. I think his name is Yoshinobu Yamamoto. All right, let me see if I'm right about this. Yeah, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I'm sure the Red Sox could think about getting him. Will we get Shohei Ohtani? We don't know. I highly doubt it, but like I said, lots of missing pieces of the puzzle. What we need, what the Red Sox need. Hopefully they can fill those missing pieces of the puzzle. Like I said, it has not been an easy season. I thought we were doing well. I thought the Red Sox were doing well and all that, but then injuries started to happen, errors started to happen. We had to call up young players, and that kind of hurt us in the long run, unfortunately. So there's that. Also. The Patriots. Let's talk about the Patriots for a minute. The Patriots 1-3 on the season. Majorly concerned about that. I don't know what's going on. I think is everything catching up to Bill Belichick? That's the question. Is the modern day way more of the way than Bill Belichick's old school kind of way. I think a lot of people saying that Bill Belichick being a GM is not cool for the team. Bill Belichick needs to lead the front office stuff to the front office, the players. I know Bill Belichick's not one for players getting egos or anything like that, and but Bill Belichick needs to start letting some of these players shine. And if they don't start shining together, and each of them, you're not going to be able to win football games this way. I think Bill Belichick's got to realize that his ways doesn't always work. I mean, it worked with former players and all, but these aren't the same players that Bill Belichick coached to 6 Super Bowls. So, I know Matthew Slater's still on the team and everything else, but Bill Belichick needs to realize that these are young kids that are going to need more guidance. I get it, but but sometimes Bill Belichick's way of things, way of thinking, unfortunately, will not be able to catch it, because a lot of teams know how Belichick thinks and all. A lot of people also in the rumors like the referees rigging the games against the Patriots. I really don't know. I mean, we did suffer a huge loss. The Patriots did suffer a huge loss yesterday, 38-3, and that is it does concern me a little bit. Like I said, sometimes you have to go through hell to get to heaven. I think right now the Patriots are going through hell, and hopefully they can get it together and drag themselves out of there and basically get to heaven. So, and injuries to key players like, Matt Judon, I'm concerned about him, and Christian Gonzalez, the rookie, concerned about him too. You lose those 2 guys for a significant amount of time, there's a pretty good chance the defense is going to be depleted. At this point, I think, Bill Belichick's his way of thinking got a lot of players hurt, unfortunately, and that could come back to bite Bill Belichick in the rear end. And if his job's on the line, he may end up getting the pink slip. I can understand. Listen, 6 Super Bowls and his way of thinking, but sometimes, when your prize player Tom Brady leaves the team, that kind of put a dent in the New England legacy, unfortunately. So that's something that, and that's something to think about. Did Bill, sometimes Bill Belichick's decisions, not drafting high and all that could come into play in the long run. And there's a reason why they've been drafted the way they've been drafted. But, Bill Belichick, doesn't want egos, doesn't want, number 1 picks to have egos and everything else. I mean, I can understand what Bill Belichick's coming up, but you gotta have to make a sacrifice in order to win a Super Bowl, unfortunately. And sometimes some players have it, some players don't. But we shall see in the offseason. We shall see down the road during the season. The Bruins, named Brad Marchand the new captain of the team, replacing Patriots Bergeron, who recently retired. And I'm hoping that the Bruins, probably some new players on their team and all that, could try to go back to be the team that they used to be, and trying to win a Stanley Cup. Right? I know the Vegas Golden Knights will be the defending Stanley Cup champions, and so the Celtics made a big, humongous trade in the offseason. They traded the Time Lord Robert Williams III and Malcolm Brogdon to the Portland Trail Blazers. And in return, they got J. Rue Holiday, who's supposed to be this great defensive player. The Celtics, I know they went everything awry for them against Miami. Miami's too good, so this is going to be an interesting, because I think they're trying to respond to the Damian Lillard trade when he went to the Bucks. So right now, the Eastern Conference could be a very interesting matchup. So what's going to happen, I don't know. If the players are healthy and can work together as a team, we have a pretty good chance of the Celtics have a pretty good chance of trying to get banner number 18. But we shall see. We shall see on that. And some sad news in the New England's been. This has been a rough weekend for New England sports. You talk about ending the season in last place. Even though the Red Sox did beat the Orioles 6-1, the Orioles are moving on as Eastern Division champions, and the Red Sox are not. Just in the morning, yesterday morning, Tim Wakefield passed away at the age of 57 due to brain cancer. Now, the brain cancer situation wasn't supposed to be disclose, but Kurt Schilling on his podcast ended up doing that. I don't know, Schilling, I know he does a lot of things that a lot of folks don't like. And I'm not going to, do that because I'm not going to be immature and start calling Kurt Schilling names and all that. But I don't know what the heck Kurt Schilling was thinking, and he even admits he doesn't know if they want this revealed. But I saw how prayer works. Sometimes he says, "But I saw how prayer works. And I'm going to say it anyways." Kind of, I would say just keep the Wakefield family in your prayers. I cannot tell you what's going on. That's what you need. You just need to say, Kirk. Let's say just keep the Wakefield family in your prayers. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say, and that's it. That's what you should have said. Keep the Wakefield family in your prayers, please. That's it. I am not. You could have said I'm not at liberty to say what's going on with them. Just keep them in your prayers. That's all I ask. But that's what Kurt Schilling would have said. But nope, he revealed it. A lot of people are not very happy. I know Jason Veritek's wife, Catherine, was not very happy about it. The Red Sox were very upset with Kurt Schilling for doing that. I know we're all human and we make mistakes, but it's a time and place for everything, Kurt. So I know we can be total jerks sometimes. We're all human beings, man. So, and I know we all make mistakes and all, but Kurt Schilling's got to realize, man, what he did was a mistake, and it costing a life because of it. I really don't know, but I'm not going to focus on Kurt Schilling. I want to focus on the Wakefield. Tim Wakefield, this man has done everything and anything for Red Sox. For the Red Sox, he did everything for the Jimmy Fund. I want to shift the focus to Tim Wakefield, the Red Sox legend, a Red Sox Hall of Famer. I know the only unfortunate thing was he gave up that home run to Aaron Boone. He felt like he was concerned about being Bill Buckner of that of 03, but of the 21st century. But Red Sox fans still loved him. And like I said, the Red Sox came back the next year and got their revenge on the Yankees and won the World Series. And, he did everything he could. He even stepped aside to make a roster room for John Lester in the 2007 World Series. But he's a two-time champion. And he has done many, many great things for Boston. On the field, in the community, and for the Jimmy Fund. And my condolences go out to Stacey Wakefield and her children. I know Stacey Wakefield's battling a form of cancer on her own. I cannot imagine what her children are thinking or feeling right now. I mean, you lose your father, and then having a mother's battling a life-threatening disease. It's really, really, really sad. I hope her children and Stacey stay strong. It's sad. Tim Wakefield's a freaking legend. Was a freaking legend, and we're gonna miss Tim. I mean, he's a great job color commentator for Nesson, and I mean, I know Jason Veritek. Johnny Damon says it's not real. David Ortiz. I mean, my condolences in my heart go out to the Wakefield family, to the Red Sox organization, to Nesson, and all those who have known Tim Wakefield on a personal level. My condolences and prayers to go out to all of you, and it's really sad that the Red Sox did lose a legend. He will be missed, definitely. And while you're up there, Wake, say hi to Rem Dog for us, if you can. Rest in peace, Tim Wakefield. And another sad news in the New England sports, former Patriots tight end Russ Francis, who played for them in the 70s and 80s, was killed in a plane crash. He was 70 years old. I'll tell you what, this has been I think New England sports has been getting gut punch after gut punch after gut punch. We got, Tim Wakefield passed away. Patriots got mollywopped, and Russ Francis passes away, and it has not been a great day to be in. It has not been a great weekend to be a New England sports fan, unfortunately, and myself including. I can sit here and rant and rave, no pun intended, get upset, get angry, and say I'm done with sports. I hate New England sports and all that, but this is the way it is. So, but can't give up on the Patriots. I'll still support them. Like I said, I'm really proud of them. 6 Super Bowls. They'll find a way to bounce back from this, and I hope they do. And 1-3, I know it's not acceptable. I'm sure Bill Belichick's reading the Patriots a riot act and making them practice more. I don't know what's going on. So that's it. That's my Big Beefy East Boston Sports Beat, episode 9, episode 908 of the show. We can get ready to watch Raw in a few minutes. So I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. Wonderful night, and until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home.
That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production, and in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.